Disclaimer. This video will be summarizing every important event in the episode. Major spoilers ahead. Don't watch the video if you intend on watching the anime. All credit goes to the anime studio. For the full experience, watch the anime as intended by the creators. Episode 4. Breakthrough. In the first scene, we see Lisa in public after having ran from home in the last episode. She is getting a call from her mother, which she promptly ignores. On a train, Shibazaki is eating a bagel. At a police conference, the results of the examination of the previous bomb are being presented. They discovered that parts of the bomb were purchased legally from a manufacturer called Showa Gunpowder. However, they cannot track the buyer, as a stolen credit card was used to make the payment. At the police station, some of the officers are doubting that kids are able to pull this off all by themselves. After one of the officers notices Shibazaki's absence, someone mentions that he is going to Aomori. In Aomori, Shibazaki is asking Nine's previous employer about him. The employer said that Nine distanced himself from others and always wore earphones. When Nine was asked what he was listening to, he would answer music from a cold land, and when he was asked what his father did, he would get quiet. In 9 and 12's apartment, 9 is attempting to hack into the Metropolitan Police Department database. With a little help from 12, they manage to get in. Lisa, still alone, is sitting at a fast food place, scrolling through her missed calls from her mother. Outside of the police station, Shibazaki is telling Chief Kurohashi about what he found in Aomori. He says that 9 didn't socialize, and that very few employees even remember him. It's as if he never even existed. In the next scene, 12 leaves the apartment while 9 is looking through the police's database. 12 checks his phone to see Lisa's location, before going about his business. In a noodle shop, Mikuya and Shibazaki are talking over a meal. A news broadcast interrupts them and announces the release of a new Sphinx video. The video is displayed all across the city. After a brief reintroduction, a new riddle is given. At the place where the king who solved the riddle received a scary prophecy, whose name would you carve on its entrance? The consequence to not solving the riddle is a huge blast from a hidden bomb. The police are warned to play fair and not cheat. The Sphinx end the video by saying, "Well then, we'll be waiting at the king's final destination, and when you come, use letters, not bronze." Shibazaki runs out of the noodle shop, sticking Mikuya with the bill. The detectives gather at the police station to try and solve the riddle. They figure out that they are meant to access a link in the comments, which takes them to a site with a ticking timer and a password bar. Shibazaki thinks that finding the correct password will stop the bomb, but Hamura thinks it's just made to waste their time. Others agree with Hamura and start giving orders to search the locations they suspect might contain the bomb. Shibazaki starts trying to guess the password using Greek mythology figures as guesses, pointing out that for the first time, Sphinx made a request, saying they want the police to play with them. Lisa, still alone and with nowhere to go, is approached by a couple of strange men while sitting alone in an alley. She manages to run away. 12 is still checking up on her location and feeling conflicted about helping her. While reviewing security camera footage, one of the workers notices 9 picking up explosives at Showa Gunpowder. The worker points out that a man of similar appearance to 9 was recorded delivering a box to the 6th floor of an apartment building. Chief Kurohashi immediately dispatches officers to the given location. 9 and 12 are back at their apartment playing chess. 12 is convincing 9 that they should help Lisa. In the archives, Shibazaki is still trying to guess the password when Hamura barges in, informing him that they found where the bombers are hiding. Shibazaki doesn't care, and keeps trying to guess the password, reminding Hamura that they were warned not to cheat. Hamura has an outburst and leaves. Lisa, who has been alone and on the streets since her escape, suddenly hears a familiar voice. 12 starts telling her that what she is doing is dangerous and that she needs to go home. Lisa wants to be left alone, says she doesn't have anywhere to go home to, and runs off. She is then stopped by 2 police officers asking why she is out so late. Before anything else could happen, 12 shows up on his motorcycle. Lisa decides to jump on and they drive away. 9 is still in the apartment on his laptop when the police break the door down. As it turned out, it wasn't 9 and 12's apartment the police broke into, but the apartment in which the bomb is. While this is happening, with less than a minute on the clock, Shibazaki figures out the correct password and types it in. Despite Shibazaki having typed in the correct password, the time is still ticking down. This is because the cameras picked up the police breaking into the apartment, which means they cheated, and therefore the bomb can no longer be stopped. The timer hits 0, but no explosion happens. Instead, all classified information held by the police department is released onto the internet, including the investigation reports about the terrorist attacks. Cue Lisa and 12 trying to get away from the cops with sentimental music playing in the background. If you've ever seen those annoying TikToks and YouTube shorts, you are definitely familiar with this scene. Lisa asks a stupid question which makes 12 laugh, so she tries to play it off and laughs along with him. 12 brings her to the apartment. 9 is waiting at the door and immediately refuses to let Lisa come. Lisa pulls a 200 IQ move and passes out at their doorstep, leaving them no choice but to take her in.